When the restaurant manager walked over with a smile to bring the check, Ethan lowered his head, trying to avoid paying the bill. Tina looked at him in surprise, then says, smiling, "Excuse me, how much is the bill? I'll pay it." The restaurant manager collects the total bill, then says, smiling, "Your total comes to $40,700. Tina's eyes widened. What? $40,700? Is this some luxury restaurant in London? We only ordered a regular meal. Why is the bill so high? The manager angrily says, "Enough. You ate all the food and now you're trying to make a scene." She clapped her hands to call the waiters over, then demanded angrily, "Pay the full bill right now." Seeing Ethan remain silent, Tina understood everything. She sadly took a deep breath. "Okay, I'll pay the bill." Ethan quickly pulled out a stack of cash, pretending to be wealthy. "What made you think we don't have money? Here, take $90,000. Keep what you need for the bill and split the rest among your servers." The manager smiled. "Thank you, sir." She then left with her staff. Just a few moments earlier, Ethan had secretly told the manager, "Today, I'm bringing in a rich customer. Inflate the bill as much as you can. And you remember my commission, right?" The manager smiled confidently. "Don't worry, you'll get your commission by this evening, just like always." As Ethan got up to leave, Tina stopped him, says sadly, "Today was our blind date. I took you out, bought your mother a gold necklace, and treated you to a nice meal. So, what do you think about us getting married?" Ethan's true colors finally came out. "Don't flatter yourself. How could you even think about marrying me? You're just an ordinary employee, and you drive an old, outdated car." Tina looked hurt. "So, you're saying there's no future for us?" Ethan laughed sarcastically. "Tina, have you ever looked at yourself after seeing your face once? Nobody would ever want to see it a second time." "Who did this to you?" Filled with anger, he said, "Whoever put you through this will pay for it. Once I find that person, I'll never let them get away with it." As it turned out, the sick woman was the very person for whom the poor girl had been buying medicine. The officer brought his mother directly to the police station. A short time later, the second officer brought the poor girl out of the holding cell. As soon as she saw the sick woman, she rushed forward to hug her. But the officer stopped her and said, "She's not your mother. She's my mother, and she's been missing for days. I think you're the one who kidnapped her." The girl quickly replied, "No, I didn't kidnap her. A few days ago, I went into a nearby forest. While I was there, I saw a woman speaking very rudely to her. I hid behind a tree and watched. After that woman left, she abandoned your mother there and ran away. When she was gone, I approached your mother. She was frightened and helpless. I felt sorry for her, so I took her with me and cared for her as if she were my own mother. The medicine I was carrying today was for her." Then the officer's mother spoke up. "My son, this poor girl is innocent. She treated me like her own mother and took care of me. The person who abandoned me was actually your wife. She threw me out of the house and left me alone in that forest forever. This kind-hearted girl saved me and cared for me when no one else would." The officer was furious when he heard this. He immediately went home. As soon as he arrived, his wife walked toward him and tried to hug him affectionately, but he pushed her away. At that moment, his mother and the poor girl also arrived. When the wife saw her mother-in-law, she was shocked. Then she angrily turned to the poor girl and demanded, "Who are you and why are you here?" The officer looked at his wife and said angrily, "The truth has finally come out. You were the one who threw my mother out of the house. Because of this kind-hearted girl, I have my mother back today. I don't need a selfish and heartless wife like you anymore. Leave my house right now."